It has been said through the ages, without sacrifice, there can be no victory.
As a child, you would wait and watch from far away.
It started as a legend. Two species at war. Only one survives. One of the greatest of all. Optimus Prime.
And you'd lay awake at night.
These are troubled times. Without leaders, chaos reigns.
But it was just a dream.
You want to know, don't you?
Autobots, fall back!
Why they keep coming here. And now, two worlds colliding.
From dust.
For my world to live, yours must die. Forgive me. Who would you be without me?
From dust.
I will fight anyone who stands in my way. I am Optimus Prime. I am Optimus Prime.
Si te pido un beso, ven dámelo. Yo sé que estás pensándolo. Llevo tiempo intentándolo. Mami, estoy dando y dándolo. Sabe que tu corazón conmigo te hace bam bam. Sabe que esa beba está buscando de mi bam bam. Me pruebas de mi boca para ver cómo te sabe. Quiero ver cuánto amor a ti te cabe. Yo no tengo prisa, yo me quiero dar el viaje. Empezamos lento, después salvaje. Pasito a pasito, suavecito. Nos vamos pegando poquito a poquito. Cuando tú me besas con esa destreza, veo que eres malicia con delicadeza. Si te pido un beso, ven dámelo.
Yo sé que estás pensándolo. Llevo tiempo intentándolo. Mami, estoy dando y dándolo. Sabe que tu corazón conmigo te hace bam bam. Sabe que esa beba está buscando de mi bam bam. Me pruebas de mi boca para ver cómo te sabe. Quiero ver cuánto amor a ti te cabe. Yo no tengo prisa, yo me quiero dar el viaje. Empezamos lento, después salvaje. Pasito a pasito, suavecito. Nos vamos a
I remembered black skies, the lightning all around me. I remembered each flash as time began to burn. Like a startling sign that fate had finally found me. And your voice was all I heard, that I get what I did.
los humanos nos pidieron jugar bajo sus reglas. Pues bien, las reglas acaban de cambiar.
Stand up, everybody look alive. Say, come on, come on, come on. We're gonna get it now. Hands up if you're ready for a fight. Say, come on, come on, come on. We're gonna win it now. I don't need you to believe in me. I know how to change my destiny. Sit down, about to rewrite our history. Rewrite our history, rewrite our history. We can change the whole world, gonna take it over. Gonna start it over. Don't you know what we could be? A new beginning, fighting till we're winning. Tell me that you're in it. Don't you wanna be a superhero? A superhero, superhero. Don't you wanna be a superhero? A superhero, superhero. Anybody could be, anybody could be, anybody could be. Rip it off, show the symbol on your chest. Say, come on and show the world who you really are. It's not enough to be better than the rest. Gotta take it to the top and make yourself a superstar. You don't need them to believe in you. Get your mission unlocked and see it through. You've got all the power you need in you. Power you need in you. Power you need in you. We can change the whole world. Gonna take it over. Gonna start it over. Don't you know what we could be? A new beginning. Fighting till we're winning. Tell me that you're in it. Don't you wanna be a superhero? A superhero. Superhero. Don't you wanna be a superhero? A superhero. Superhero. Anybody could be.
Alguna vez fuimos hermanos. Alguna vez.
We can change the whole world, gonna take it over, gonna start it over. Don't you know what we could be? A new beginning, fighting till we're winning. Tell me that you're in it. Don't you wanna be a superhero? A superhero, superhero. Don't you wanna be a superhero? A superhero, superhero. Anybody could be. We can change the whole world, gonna take it over, gonna start it over. Don't you know what we could be? A new beginning, fighting till we're winning. Tell me that you're in it. Don't you wanna be a superhero? Superhero, superhero. Don't you wanna be a superhero? Superhero, superhero. Anybody could be.
Cuando mires las estrellas, piensa que una de ellas es mi alma.
Baby, I'm playing on you tonight. Hunt you down, eat you alive. Just like animals, animals, like animals, moles. And maybe you think that you can hide. I can smell yourself for miles. Just like animals, animals, like animals, moles. Baby, I'm. So what you trying to do to me? It's like we can't stop, we're enemies. And when we get along, when I'm inside of you. You're like a drug that's killing me. I cut you out entirely. Baby, I'm playing on you tonight. Hunt you down, eat you alive. Just like animals, animals, like animals move. So baby, you think that you can hide? I can smell your scent from miles. Just like animals, animals, like animals move. So baby, don't tell no lie, 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 lie. You can't deny, nah, nah, nah. That beast inside, side, side, side. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No girl, no lie, 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 lie. You can't deny, nah, nah, nah. That beast inside, side, side, side. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Another head hangs slowly, child is slowly taken, and the violence
The future of art is not worth a single human life.
You'll never stop it, one. I'll take you all on.
Now my family in your head, they are fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their drones. In your head, they are crying. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. Another mother's breaking, heart is taking over. When the violence causes silence, we must be mistaken. It's the same old theme in 2018. In your head, they're still fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their guns and their drones. In your head, they are dying. What's in your head?
surface. Don't know what you're expecting of me, but under the pressure of walking in your shoes, every step that I take is another mistake to you. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. Can't you see that you're smothering me, holding too tightly, afraid to lose control? 'Cause everything that you thought I would be is falling apart right in front of you. Every step that I take is another mistake to you. And every second I waste is more than I can take. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there.
Cause every time we touch, I feel the static. And every time we kiss, I reach for the sky. Can't you hear my heartbeat? So I can't let you go. Want you in my life. Legends never die when the world is calling you. Can you hear them screaming out your name? Legends never die, they become a part of you. Every time you bleed for reaching greatness, relentless, you survive. They never lose hope when everything's cold and the fighting's near. It's deep in their bones, they'll ride into smoke when the fire is fierce. Oh, pick yourself up, 'cause legends never die when the world is calling you. Can you hear them screaming out your name? Legends never die, they become a part of you. Every time you bleed for reaching greatness, legends never die. They're written down in eternity, but you'll never see the price it costs. The scars collected all their lives. When everything's lost, they pick up their hearts and avenge defeat. Before it all starts, they suffer through harm just to touch a dream. Oh, pick yourself up, 'cause legends never
DJ Planner.
Let's get the story straight. You are a poison. You flooded through my veins. You left me broken. You tried to make me think that the blame was all on me with the pain you put me through. And now I know that it's not me, it's you. It's not me, it's you. Always has been you. All the lies and stupid things you say and do, it's you. It's not me, it's you. All the lies and pain you put me through. I know that it's not me, it's you. No, no. It's not me, it's you. No. So here we go again. The same fight we're always in. I don't care, so I pretend. Wake me when your lecture ends. You tried to make me small, make me fall, and it's all your fault with the pain you put me through. And now I know that it's not me, it's you. It's not me, it's you. Always has been you. All the lies and stupid things you say and do, it's you. It's not me, it's you. All the lies and pain you put me through. I know that it's not me, it's you. Let's get the story straight. You are a poison flooding through my veins. You're driving me insane. And now you've gone away. I'm no longer joking for the pain you put me through. And now I know that it's not me, it's you. It's not me, it's you. Always has been you. All the lies and stupid things you say and do, it's you. It's not me, it's you. All the lies and pain you put me through. I know that it's not me, it's you. You. It's not you. It's not me, it's 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 you.
Listen to me now.
Satoru Gojo is currently the strongest character in Jujutsu Kaisen, but his powers are notoriously difficult to grasp without a strong familiarity with the series. There's even been quite a few explanations of Gojo's abilities on the internet that are less than accurate. Thankfully, I've done the research so you don't have to. Let's get one thing straight. Satoru Gojo was destined to be OP from day one. He was the first in 100 years to possess both the 6 Eyes and Limitless Curse technique. While the 6 Eyes are still somewhat of a mystery right now, we know it allows the user to see curse energy and read curse techniques. The 6 Eyes also give Gojo godlike precision, allowing him to utilize his Limitless Curse technique down to an atomic level. In the Gojo family, the Limitless is inherited naturally, like type 1 diabetes. But only a 6 Eyes user like Gojo can truly master the Limitless. The Limitless uses sorcery to bring the concept of infinity into reality, allowing the user to manipulate and distort space. We're going to be breaking down all the ways we've seen Satoru Gojo use this power and discussing how exactly he does it. There's the Infinity, Curse Technique Lapse Blue, the Curse Technique Reversal Red, Hollow Technique Purple, and the Unlimited Void. Infinity is the base usage of the Limitless Curse technique. When someone attempts to hit Satoru, they instead hit the infinity between them. The infinity, you know, from Achilles and the Tortoise? Gojo says, "My technique is the convergence of an infinite series. Things that approach me, slow down, and never reach me." Now Gojo is referencing the Achilles paradox here, basically saying infinity takes the finite amount of space between them and divides it an infinite amount of times. Infinity is simple enough to grasp, but let me do something for my visual learners, cause I'm the cool teacher. Imagine the space between you and Satoru Gojo represented as units on a number line, where Gojo always sits at 0, and between 0 and 1 is the infinity that protects Gojo. Now as you get closer to Gojo, the space between the two of you would eventually drop below 1. And then you get to Gojo's infinity. Technically, you'd continue to move closer to 0, but you'd never hit 0 due to the infinite amount of fractions between 0 and 1. Fractions and units that are so infinitesimal they're immeasurable to the human eye. The space between 0 and 1 should be finite, but Gojo's limitless ability divides that infinitely. Next, there's Gojo's Curse Technique Lapse Blue, also known as Ao Azure. Gojo uses the Limitless to manifest situations that would otherwise be impossible, causing the space around it to violently pull towards the source of said impossibility, which generates the magnetic-like effect we see in blue. In Gojo's words, by amplifying the Limitless in negative numbers, impossible situations like having -1 apples are born. In doing that, I can create a magnetic-like effect. Gojo can create these impossibilities because Limitless brings infinity into reality. But what does Gojo mean by amplifying the negative numbers? On the number line representing Gojo's curse technique, the distance between you and Gojo is represented on the positive side, since distance can't be negative. Gojo amplifies the negative numbers of the Limitless to create an impossible situation. This forces the surrounding space to fill the gap in reality, causing everything to pull in towards the impossibility, bringing you closer. When Gojo actually targets someone with blue, the violent pull causes their body to implode. But by using massive amounts of curse energy, Gojo can freely guide blue to hit faster moving targets. This variation is known as Azure Glow, or Blue Glow. When Gojo performs blue, he amplifies the negative numbers, and only uses negative curse energy. But there's a way he taps into the positive to violently repel enemies, and that's Gojo's reverse curse technique, Red. The curse technique reversal is taking your negative curse energy and multiplying it to make positive curse energy, since the negative times the negative is a positive. Positive curse energy does not exist naturally like the negative, and performing a curse technique reversal is way easier said than done. They're so difficult that Gojo, a prodigy and most gifted sorcerer alive, was never able to do it until a fight with Toji Fushiguro brought him to the brink of death. The only sorcerer he knew who had a knack for reverse curse technique was his classmate Shoko, who used it for its healing properties. By combining the positive energy from the reversal and flowing it into the natural power of his Limitless, Gojo is able to fire red from his fingertips like a gun, like a ghost gun. Like a phantom, or I don't know, what would you call that? I don't watch anime. Considering how challenging it was for Gojo to master red through curse technique reversal, you can only imagine how difficult it was for Gojo to pull off red glow. There's 2 more techniques Gojo can perform with Limitless that are even more elaborate than red glow, one of those being hollow technique purple. This is a technique only a few in the Gojo family even heard of. Combining the curse technique lapse blue, which represents the negative, and the reverse curse technique red, which represents the positive, colliding both infinites, an imaginary mass rushes forth. This is a technique that cancels everything, like the internet in 2020. Both red and blue possess a lot of destructive power, while everything purple touches, it deletes, like it's gone. It's pretty much the ultimate one-hit KO. After the fight with Toji, Gojo worked like crazy to train his weaknesses. For starters, Gojo used to have to activate Limitless manually, but once he trained the Infinity around him to recognize mass, speed, and shape, it can distinguish a threat from non-harmful contact, allowing certain matter to pass through. This allows Gojo to have Limitless on at all times while burning the minimum amount of energy. Gojo then improved his skills at reverse curse technique. As I mentioned earlier, positive energy has restorative properties. Gojo runs the reverse curse technique at all times, so Limitless doesn't fry his brain like what happened in his fight with Toji. Another ability Gojo developed in that year of training was his long distance teleportation technique. In Volume 0, the prequel to Jujutsu Kaisen, we see Gojo draw up a magic circle to transport 2 of his students back to the school. Later on in Gojo's first fight with Jogo, Gojo teleports back to the school and returns to the fight with Yuji in hand in a matter of seconds. Not but last least is Gojo's domain expansion, Immeasurable Void, or Unlimited Void in the Viz translation. Like any proper domain, Unlimited Void is an environment created with cursed energy and manifested through a cursed technique. It brings the opponent inside the Limitless and inundates them with an endless stream of information, overloading their brain. This puts anyone caught in the domain in a catatonic state, but in the Void, you can see everything. Like how Hunter x Hunter ends. That's all for right now. I thank you very much for watching. Peace.
領域展開無料空襲さて誰に言われてここに来た？